Hello Soul Simmers, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video is actually a clip from my live stream. I've been doing a charity event for Hope for Haiti for the entire week. If you're watching the video on the day it comes out, I'm actually doing a final charity stream on Friday. So this video comes out on Thursday. If you want to join in on Friday, you would be more than welcome to do so. But for this, the goal for $100 raised was to actually play the Hunger Games simulator with Sims Townies. And it was so hilarious that I decided to cut down my Twitch stream and actually make it into a YouTube video because I feel like this was too iconic of an opportunity to not share this with everyone. So to give you a little bit of background, there is this website. It is like a Hunger Games simulator. I'll make sure to put the website link down below if you ever want to try this out with your friends or something, or maybe you want to try it out with Sims Townies yourself. But the idea is you add names into the generator, and then the generator will, based on the Hunger Games concept, generate a story for you that you can then read. Little trigger warning, there is violence involved because it is based on the Hunger Games, so if that's not your cup of tea, then maybe this is not your video. But if you like some steaming hot tea about the Sims Townies, then this video is a must watch. Without further ado, I'm just gonna hop straight into the cut down Twitch stream so that you can enjoy all the chaos to come. Have fun. The first obvious one would be the Goth family. So we have Mortimer Goth, Bella Goth. Then the question is, do we want to put the kids as well? I feel like we should. Then we have Cassandra and we have Alexander. Then we have the Spencer Kim Lewis family, which is actually quite a big family because it starts with Vivian Lewis, but I feel like that's not like, they are kind of an iconic family, but not as iconic as, for instance, the pancakes. So we're gonna start with the pancakes. We have Bob and Eliza. I feel like the BFF holiday should also be the BFF household should be in there because they actually have a lot of history in The Sims as well. They even show up in like My Sims. So that would be Liberty Lee, Travis, Scott, and Summer Holiday. Land grabs obviously need to be in there. That's like no question asked. So we're gonna get Jeffrey. Jeffrey and Summer Holiday are gonna be in the same one. That's hilarious. Nancy is going to be with Malcolm, and of course Johnny Zest needs to be in there, right? Like their long lost son. Yeah, Johnny Zest and Kyle Kyleson honestly should be in a household in a district. Oh, the Calientes. Yes, for sure. So we have Katrina Caliente. We have Dina Caliente. We have Nina Caliente, not to make it confusing or anything. And Don Lothario. I will laugh so hard if Don Lothario wins the Hunger Games. Let me see. Okay, so that's all the base game Sims 4 Townies. We could add the Kim Lewis family if we wanted to. I just feel like they are not as iconic. Judith Worth needs to be in there. That is not even a question. Vlad. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, we were talking about Angela and Lilith present. And considering I want to cosplay as Lilith, I think she should be in there. The grandma who slaps everyone with a purse. Yes. Mrs. Crumplebottom. Is that how you write? I never know. We don't use that in Dutch. We could just call her Agatha, actually, because that's her name. Okay, I have one more spot. Is there one other like really iconic townie that we don't have right now? I'm scrolling like the townie list. Grim? Oh wait, is it Agnes? It's actually Agnes. Haha. I like Grim or Father Winter. I kind of want to do Grim because I want to see who kills Grim. That's just gonna be funny. Oh, we gotta pick a season name. Oh, this is going to be a very exclusive season. I feel like this should be the first quarter quell. Like genuinely, this is a quarter quell season of the Hunger Games. Okay, this is the Reaping. These are all the district buddies. In some cases, we have very logical pairings like Angela and Lilith being in one district. In some cases, people got separated from their family like Jeffrey and Summer. They're not in their OG household. Pick a sim that you want to root for in this season of the Hunger Games. Everyone place your bets or pick a sim that you would like to root for. It's kind of like picking your favorite football team. Let's start. As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Johnny runs away. Bella grabs a backpack and retreats. Katrina, Kyle fight for a bag. Kyle gives up and retreats. Dawn grabs a sword. Cassandra grabs a shovel. Malcolm runs away. Grim takes a handful of throwing knives. Mortimer takes a handful of throwing knives. Nina runs away. Alexander falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Well, the kid that we all didn't want in the Hunger Games is the first one to go. Judith Worth grabs a jar of fishing bait while Summer Holiday gets fishing gear. Bob Pancakes runs away from the cornucopia. Liberty Lee grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Travis Scott runs away. Agnes Crumplebottom grabs a shield, leaning against the cornucopia. Eliza Pancakes runs away. Nancy Landgrab runs away. Angela Pleasant finds a canteen full of water. Jeffrey, Dina, Vladdy Daddy, and Lilith Pleasant share everything they gathered before running. Okay, so we only have one person who just didn't make it past the cornucopia. Day 1. Nancy, Mortimer, Cassandra, and Liberty Lee raid Agnes's camp while they are out hunting. Summer attacks Eliza, but they manage to escape. Judith Worth chases Bob Pancakes. Nina and Dawn hunt for other tributes. Kyle, Bella, Vladdy, Katrina, Malcolm hunt for other tributes. Lilith Pleasant tries to spear fish with a trident. Jeffrey and Grimm work together for the day. Johnny searches for a water source. Travis Scott fishes. Angela begs for Dina to kill them. They refuse, keeping Angela alive. The arena border begins to rapidly contract. Thinking they can escape, Kyle and Malcolm Landgrab attempt to run through the border together. Jeffrey survives. Dina Caliente pushes Katrina Caliente into the border. She's betraying her. I don't know if they're mothers or sister. I keep forgetting who is who. Mortimer restrains Bella. What? No way. What? The tea is steaming. Vladdy Daddy survives. Johnny Zest survives. Angela Pleasant pushes Liberty Lee into the border while they are not paying attention. Eliza Pancake survives. Grimm survives. Nancy survives. Cassandra survives. Thinking they could escape, Judith and Lilith attempt to run through the border together. Thinking they can escape, Agnes and Dawn attempt to run through the border together. Thinking they can escape, Bob and Summer run through the border together. Nina pushes Travis into the border while they are not paying attention. Now we know what happened to Bella. Oh my god, we need to send this to Jesse. We found out what happened to Bella. She didn't get abducted. Mortimer just restrained her to a tree when the arena was shrinking. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is a long list of people who just passed away. 13 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Alexander, Kyle, Malcolm, Katrina, Bella, Liberty, Judith, Lilith, sad, Agnes, Dawn, Bob, Summer, and Travis. I'm sorry, that calls for a status check. Mortimer is alive with 1 kill. That 1 kill is his wife. Just to make that clear. Cassandra is alive. Eliza is alive. Jeffrey is alive. Nancy is alive, not the land grab surviving. Come on. Johnny is alive. That's 3 land grabs. Dina and Nina Caliente are alive, but their mother is gone. Angela is alive, and Grimm is alive. That is a rough round. That was a rough arena event. I don't think we've ever been struck with an arena event in round 2. Let's proceed. Dina Caliente receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Nancy thinks about winning. Nina passes out from exhaustion. Cassandra passes out from exhaustion. Jeffrey starts a fire. Vladdy Daddy sees a fire, but stays hidden. Angela and Johnny Zest hold hands. Oh, okay. New love interest. Interesting. Eliza starts a fire. Grimm quietly hums. Of course he does. That's so on character. Mortimer cries themselves to sleep. Day 2. Mortimer tries to spare fish with a trident. Johnny tries to sleep through the entire day. Angela diverts Nina Caliente's attention and runs away. Cassandra forces Vladdy Daddy to kill Jeffrey or Grimm. They decide to kill Jeffrey. Sorry, but that's hilarious. Imagine teenager Cassandra Goth forcing Vladdy Daddy fall to kill either Jeffrey Landgrab or Grimm. And then Vladdy Daddy is like, nah, you know what? Grimm's like my bestie. You know, we're both dead and all. I'll pick Jeffrey. No worries. Eliza Pancakes chases Dina Caliente and Nancy Landgrab fishes. Okay, 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Only Jeffrey, people. Only Jeffrey left his life in the arena today. Night 2. Mortimer, Angela, Johnny, Dina, and Vladdy Daddy sleep in shifts. Grimm attempts to climb a tree but falls to their death. Grimm, that's an awful sad way to go. That is an awful sad way to go. Nancy, Nina, and Cassandra discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Eliza receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Mortimer strangles Cassandra? First, he puts his wife to a tree to die when the border shrinks, and now he strangles his own daughter. Wow. Wow. Vladdy Daddy decides not to go to the feast. Eliza Pancake sobs while gripping a photo of her friends and family. This is so on character as well. Dina decides to not go to the feast. Nancy kills Johnny. Oh, that is... Oh. Whew. If you know the lore, you know. Angela decides not to go. Nina decides not to go. I don't know how the Hunger Games is getting the lore so well, but it's perfect. Mortimer discovers a cave. Nina receives a headshot from an unknown sponsor. Vladdy sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Angela Pleasant makes a slingshot. Dina Caliente sees smoke rising in the distance, but they decide not to investigate. Nancy thinks about home, and Eliza tries to sleep through the entire day. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Grim, Cassandra, and Johnny. Mortimer climbs a tree to rest. Angela is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Vladdy Daddy cooks their food before putting the fire out. Nancy and Dina Caliente talk about the tribute still alive. Nina Caliente tries to treat their infection. Eliza Pancake sets up camp for the night. Nina kills Nancy for their supplies. Vladdy defeats Dina in a fight, but they spare their life. Eliza thinks about home. Mortimer bashes Angela Pleasant. Mortimer is... Wow. I think he has the most kills in this entire game. Nancy and Angela, may you rest in peace. 3 kills. Oh, well, actually, Nina is also kind of she's been busy. But I feel like Mortimer is just cold-hearted. Like, it wasn't because he was getting attacked or anything. He shows his true colors. He really does. Yeah, he really does. Let's proceed. Dina quietly hums. Vladdy Daddy... So, Grim dies because he falls out of a tree. Vladdy Daddy dies because of shitting disease. That's literally the least glorious ways for these 2 characters to go out. Oh my goodness. Mortimer unknowingly eat toxic berries. Okay, Mortimer, honestly, you got that coming, bestie. That is so deserved after you being just absolutely cold-hearted. Nina destroys Eliza Pancake supplies while they are asleep. Okay, so we have Dina, Nina, and Eliza left. Dina collects fruit from a tree. Nina shoots a poisonous blow dart into... It's going to be Dina versus Nina. It's going to be they're from the same district. Oh no. Oh no, they're actually not from the same district. They got separated. So they can't pull a Katniss and Peeta because they're not from the same district, but they are family. And Nina is, I mean, it looks like, unless something really unfortunate happens, it looks like she's the stronger one of the 2. But are you ready to see? I'm a little bit scared. So Dina basically wins, yeah. Nina, the one who stole Dina's man. I'm actually not sure about that part of lore. This was wild. So the winner is Dina Caliente from District 8. Congratulations, Dina. Thank you all so much for playing the round of Hunger Games with the Sims Townies with me. I expect this to be fun, but this was so much more fun than I ever thought it could be.